Is your mind saying, I still don't have what I desire? And you are trying to figure out how to get from not having to having. So if that is you, you are in the right place, because what I teach is the effortless way. So the one who is trying to figure it out, who is that? That is the character, not your true nature, the I am. So if you, for example, are trying to figure out, just say you want to have more income, you want to be more wealthy, right? The mind will try and figure out how it's going to happen. It's incessant. It just keeps, the mind will continually have thoughts of, what can I do? Putting conditions on it, or if I do this, that's not going to work, or I need to do this to get, in order to get more income, okay? That is you taking over the job of what is already done, because as I am the source of everything, you are already that person, but you are still identifying as the one who isn't. So what you're identifying with is, I am not. Now this happens often because when you first start in learning about manifestation, you might have done something. You might have imagined something, you might have persisted with it and you got what you wanted. So now your mind is in the habit of trying to remember that formula and remember what it is you actually did. And this you may have had results initially, right? But the more you listen to more content, you're watching different manifestation coaches, you are getting information from everywhere, it's all crisscrossing, different methods, different techniques, and all of it is getting jumbled up in your mind. It's all information overload. Therefore, what happens is you simply cannot rest as the one who already has it, because you are being taught that you need to do something in order to get something. But the effortless way is to trust that you are already taken care of. Now, if this comes to having more abundance, right, this doesn't mean that if an opportunity arises, that you will just sit there and go, nope, I don't need to do anything at all, and it's just going to fall into my lap. It's just going to, money's just going to shower from the sky. Now, not to say that there's some scenarios where money will come from nowhere, some from nowhere, because I've had that happen, right? But generally, it's come from you following your nudges and being that person who already has it. So, for example, if you were wanting to start a business, you would operate from the one who already has a successful business. So you're still going to do things. You're still going to do whatever your business requires. You're still going to send emails. You're still going to do all of the 3D things, but you're doing it from the identity who already has it all. And if you are someone who is wanting to create that ideal relationship, okay, you're not creating it. It already exists, because everything exists simultaneously. The reason that you are not observing it, it's not being revealed to you, is because you are still seeking it. You're still seeking love outside of you. But when you turn your attention inwards and allow, in that stillness, in the presence, for that fulfillment, for that love, for that peace to arise within you, in that moment, you are love. you are the source of love. There's nothing to gain from outside of you. The outside is a reflection of who you are being, who you decide you are. So the only thing that you have to do is to decide. There are no conditions. There are no steps. There are no techniques that will have lasting change. It's not to say that techniques don't work. It's that they don't have lasting change. And to be honest, it's exhausting. So if you are wanting to understand how to live more effortlessly and how to be in the I am. Now, a lot of people will say, how do I stay in the I am? Because I keep falling out of it. Okay, first of all, who's the one saying that? Okay, that's the character. The character's the one saying that. And secondly, you can never not be source. You are always source. It's just that your attention is placed on the character for that moment. And when you, so straight away you are already aware, which is awareness, which is consciousness, which is God, source, whatever you like to call it. You are straight away aware that you are identifying with the character. So you simply allow that character to be there. You don't try and push it away or or judge it. You simply allow it to be there and return your awareness to the one who is already fulfilled and that you are already taken care of. I have seen this so many times with my clients when in situations where sometimes they had no choice but to surrender. And the moment they did, their manifestation or what they wanted arrived within their awareness in the most magical, unpredictable way. You couldn't even imagine it. Okay, that is how source is taking care of you already, but you are simply getting in the way by trying, by efforting, by trying to figure things out. The mind will always try and figure things out, but it really has no bearing on what is happening. You may have temporary results through trying, but then if that's the case, you're always going to be relying on effort. And that effort will become who you are, someone who's always efforting, who's always trying to fix. And that is simply not where the magic is. The magic is always in allowing source, the I am, to take care of things for you. When I say take care of things, I mean rearrange the outer world according to who you are being, who you have chosen to be. And if one of the questions too that I often get is, well, how do I be that person? You just decide it. You decide, I am that person who is wealthy. I am that person who is in the ideal relationship. Now, this doesn't require a certain feeling like you've been taught, because feelings don't create, thoughts don't create, emotions don't create. It is always identity. And what I mean by identity is your true identity of I am. Not I have to become a better version of myself. You're already the best version of yourself, because you are all versions of yourself. You're simply choosing to remain as the character who doesn't have it. So stop trying to figure everything out. Just immediately feel how much pressure, how much ease, how much flow moves through you when you don't have to figure everything out and you just allow it to effortlessly unfold. If you're ready to allow this effortless way to be revealed through you, if you're ready to understand your true nature and how much efforting you don't have to do, you can find all of my descriptions in the link below for my one-on-one coaching, my book, my Unbound Love course. And next week, keep your eye out, because I will be releasing another option for coaching, particularly good for those who are non-English speakers who have requested me before about what are the options for non-English speakers. I'm going to be having some Voxer coaching available, which will be launched next week. Limited spaces, only 4 spaces available. So the first 4 people will get the spots for December. So stop trying to figure anything out. Allow Source to reveal it to you, and you have an awesome, magical day.